Good afternoon, Satyrion Leafspar here. This is going to be a very short video, hopefully the start of a brand new series. The name of the series, Work in Progress, Dollar Store Doll Deals. The goal behind the series will simply be going into dollar stores around here, Dollar General, the dollar store itself, and even the Dollar Tree, with a $5 limit excluding tax, so $5 plus tax, picking up items for dolls, mine, SD size, 60, 65, 70 centimeter plus, finding items that will work that are not necessarily for ball jointed dolls, and just seeing what I can find. I've got a couple items here that I was able to find. I will go ahead and open them up today. I'm going to bring my guy up and see how they look in his hands. These will be relatively short videos, probably under the 10-minute mark, give or take, depending on how many items that I can honestly find for that $5 mark. Each one of the items I have here were under $5. They were under $5 altogether, so I got these items for $1.50 a piece. So I was able to get out of the dollar store for under $5 for all three, which was actually pretty good. These items themselves came from the Dollar General in my area. Now, I'm in the United States. If you're watching this from an area outside of the United States, I don't know if you're going to have a Dollar General in your area. But with access to the internet, I'll be showing you the branding on the package. You may actually have some luck doing a little bit of Googling or digging around in the internet and purchasing them online. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I will show you the packaging, front and back. It does tell you to wash the products thoroughly. Guarantee you these are not food safe items. So I swear it looks like, as you can see when I showed the front of this package, looks like it came with a French fry. Is this a French fry? A French fry and an egg? I don't know. So the back of the egg is entirely hollow, and it is the cheapest of plastics. Totally hollow on the back. I mean, yes, this is plastic, obviously. It's a hard plastic. It's not the crappiest of plastics I have ever seen from dollar store items. We have an egg turner or spatula. The egg is much larger than the spatula. The scale of their own items is off, which I find humorous in its own right. Another spatula, egg turner, food flipper, whatever you want to call it, in this package. Once I get all these items out, I will go ahead and bring the doll down, see how each one of these items look in the hands. So same brand, different set. You can see the items that come in this here. So we have what looks like 2 hot dogs, another French fry. Could be sausages instead of hot dogs. Different skillet type. Another identical French fry, very much hollow. Sausages are attached, very much hollow. Doesn't take someone getting their first doll to start recognizing my sausages have seam lines. I'll let someone else that wants to comment down below if that offends them, if their sausages have seam lines. Another skillet, barbecue style skillet, raised interior. Got two more food turners, one identical to the one from before, and a different one, much larger. Now this next one does not have any food items in it whatsoever. This is more of just a cookware set. So I purchased these with the intention of using some of the items and with the intention of creating this video series. If you've watched my other videos, you know that I have not actively discussed the storyline of my dolls or my characters in any great depth, which I'm not going to go into any great depth in this video either. But to touch on it briefly, the guy that I have sitting behind me is a bar owner, and as a part of the bar there will be a small kitchen. So I was most interested right now, not so much in the food items as I was the cookware, if nothing else, to have sitting in the kitchen for visual aesthetics. So a continuation of this series will be a secondary series that I hope to start, where I will alter these items, give them a makeover to improve their appearance, to take them from how they currently look and to take them up a step or two to improve their appearance, make them a little more realistic, to take them away from the pure plastic look to a more realistic, usable look. Now, to get into the third package, we have a pot with lid, what could be considered almost a wok, and you could feasibly set the lid on top. It doesn't fit perfectly, but it would work if you really wanted to. And we have two more utensils. Another egg turner, identical to one that I got in a previous package. And we have what I would call a pie spatula, pie slicer. Looks like one I have in my own kitchen actually. But we have no pie, at least not in this set. And I have not currently purchased a set from this particular company. And I will put down in the description box below the exact brand and lettering that's on this package in case you want to try to find these items without looking for a dollar store in your area. I will say they're sturdy. I mean, they're engineered for smaller children to play with. Younger kids, it says 3 and up. I don't know if I would give this to a 3-year-old, fear of putting it in one's mouth. But they're sturdy. I mean, so, speaking of scale, him around here, just so we can kind of see how some of these items look in hand. So when it comes to these spatulas, they're absolutely fine. I've got a set of jointed hands. I just haven't put them on them yet. Mostly because I'm lazy, if we're entirely honest. This spatula, which is identical to this spatula, works just fine. The scale There's entirely nothing wrong with it. And with that spatula working, much like I would have assumed, the rest of the spatulas would work too. Although this is a bizarre looking utensil, like a shovel. Spatula would work too. This thing, which resembles sports equipment, the handle is to scale. If this was an outdoor barbecue set, I would say it would make a great barbecue equipment, but again, the handle is to scale. As with, you know, use with pan, I suppose it would be fine. I'm going to get him turned. Maybe it will be a little easier to see. Just like with these, again, jointed hands, he would actually be able to hold these. I think the scale is honestly fine. It's a large pan, I'll give you that. But with a proper kitchen, if he was standing in front of a grill, if that's what you had set up for your dolls, I don't think it would be, in all honesty, that visually distracting or visually incorrect. I think personally, like this one looks and makes a little more sense. Again, most of these will be, whenever I get it set up, they're going to be hanging on a kitchen wall, more visually aesthetic than actually probably in a doll's hand. I may actually. For active use, or active photo, not active use, but for actual photo stories where he's going to be using them, quote unquote. So not super concerned about in hand scale. These are totally perfect. They're small. It's a small pot. I don't see anything wrong with them. The scale is totally fine. And at $1.50 a pack with the items that you get, in comparison to the prices that I have seen online for 1/3 scale anything, $1.50 for a pack of anything, I'm willing to fudge the scale a little bit to save the money. Especially if it's not an item that is super, super important to my doll's character. Hanging on a wall in a kitchen, I'm not super worried about it. Such as these items. The food items, I mean, they're sausages. These things are huge. But inversely so, I need to really put his jointed hands on for videos like this. Inversely so, grocery store, if you look at kielbasa, bratwurst, and the like, if that's what these things are supposed to be, then it works. The two bizarre French fries, if that's what these things are supposed to be, I don't know if they're French fries or the like. These things, I don't know. I don't even know what they're supposed to be. I'll gladly show you what they look like in his hands in case you buy these sets. The scale is bizarre, and the items themselves are bizarre. So depending on what you make of the items, depending on what you classify them as, you can make the decision if you want to use them, if you want to turn them into something else, or if you just not want to use them for your dolls. I probably won't use them at all. If I can reinvent them into something else, I probably will. If not, I may wind up just discarding them and considering them unusable. The last thing we have is the really bizarre egg with a hollow back. I mean, it's an egg. What can I say? If I crack an egg on a skillet, it becomes large. I'm fine with it. It doesn't necessarily offend me. If I really super cared about this, I would probably wind up painting it and blushing it to really care. But like I said, I got these sets more for the utensils to put them as props in a kitchen. So if I wind up doing something in the kitchen later on, I may pull this back out and do something more specific with it. Oh, last item that kind of got trapped under his leg. Much like the other utensils, it fits. No reason it wouldn't. No reason that it shouldn't. So, well, I hope everyone that watches this video did find some information in it, did enjoy it actually. If you want to see more videos like this where I go out to the more discount style stores, Dollar Store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, find these style items that are not necessarily for our dolls, where they be ball jointed dolls, Monster Highs, Ever After Highs, the Barbie style lines, because I'm going to look for those too, because I have a lot of friends that collect those as well. Find items that fall into this category that are not for them, that could maybe be used for them, and buy them at a discount price and share them on this channel. Please give this video a like. It definitely lets me know to keep doing video styles like this. I definitely would appreciate it. As this is a new channel, sharing this video to let other people know that, you know, these videos are being made and this channel is new would definitely be appreciated, especially if you've got friends that would like these style videos. Well, I hope everyone has a great rest of the day. Please stay safe, and thank you for watching.